All right, another quick take here in the Oval Office. We have the president talking about his cognitive test. He had his physical, and I don't think we yet have the actual report from the physician, from the doctors, but he had lots to say about his, his physical and the cognitive test. Remember to like and subscribe, but take a listen.
But we have millions of people that are murderers, drug dealers. They've been allowed to come into our country by other countries that were very smart. When they heard that this very low IQ president, and by the way, I took my cognitive exam as part of my physical exam, and I got the highest mark, and one of the doctors said, "Sir, I've never seen anybody get that kind of them. That was the highest mark." I hope you're happy with that, although they haven't been bugging me too much to take a cognitive, but I did do my physical and it was released. I hope you're all happy with it. I notice there's no question, so probably you are. But the cognitive, they said to me, "Sir, would you like to take a cognitive test?" I said, "Did Biden take one?" "No." "Did anybody take one?" "No, not too many people took them." I said, what about Obama? Did he take one?" "No, he didn't take one either." I said, "Let me be the only one to take one." But I've actually taken them 3 times already. I like taking them because they're not too tough for me to take.
So he had high marks on this cognitive exam that nobody else has taken. It is, look, I don't think that his cognitive ability has declined. Certainly, he looks like a brainiac compared to what Biden ended up like at the end of his presidency. And having watched this firsthand with my father, Trump is showing no signs, in my opinion, that I've seen of a cognitive decline. It's certainly not anything like what we were seeing from Joe Biden, which I definitely was seeing a kind of a deja vu of what I went through with my dad. I mean, that's not to say that his cognitive or his physical were like passed by flying colors. I think that they pegged him at 6'3", at 220 pounds. I'm not certain that's true. I've been 220 pounds in my life, and I'm 5'9". Now, I was chubby, and this was a number of years ago. And some of you who are listening probably remember me from the fluffy days. But I don't think it's possible, based on what I've seen, that President Trump is 220 pounds. I think it's a little bit heavier than that. I don't know what he is, but 220 seems a little bit optimistic. And so I'll give him his win on the cognitive, but I'm calling BS on the weight.